Hello. Today we are going to get information about a very charitable, accomplished and efficient ruler. Today we are going to know about Ahilyabai Holkar. The name Ahilyabai Holkar has been written in a golden letters in the history of Marathas. She was born on May 31st, 1725 in a small village called Tsaundi in Bid district to Mankoji and Sushilabai Shinde. Born in a Dhangar family, Ahilyabai was married at the age of 8 to Khanderao, the son of Subedar Malharrao Holkar. Ahilyabai focused on the work assigned by her father-in-law without complaining about anything. The father-in-law had great faith in this daughter-in-law, who was gifted with sharp intellect, and he used to entrust very important correspondent to Ahilyabai. She had two children from Khanderao. Malerao is a son and Muktabai is a daughter. Ahilyabai had to face widowhood at the age of 28. Her husband Khanderao died in battle at Kumbheri. As the custom of that time, she went to Sati. But the father-in-law said, "You should not commit Sati for Prajahit. It is important to run the state." Ahilyabai Holkar respected her father-in-law's wishes and focused on governance instead of Sati. When Malharrao was on campaign, Ahilyabai herself would take care of affairs of the state. She used to act according to Malharrao's advice. Malharrao Holkar was given Jagir of Indore state by the Peshwas. The administration of the state was great, but he died in 1766. At the great responsibility fall on Ahilyabai. Although her son Malerao received the Subedari, he did not have strength to maintain it. Soon he passed away. Ahilyabai now became a real ruler. For the next 28 years, she ran the chariot of government very skillfully with the help of army. Adding to the coffers, she consciously paid attention to welfare of people. The name Ahilyabai Holkar became immortal in the history of Marathas. This was due to her piety and generosity. She completely disapproved the speculations of the courtiers as women can't govern the state. Her old diwan, Gangadhar Yashwant Chandrachud, alias Gangoba Tatya, was prominent among those who doubted her. He allied with Raghoba Dada against Ahilyabai and encouraged him to capture Indore. When Ahilyabai came to know about this, she informed Raghoba Dada that she was ready for war. It became problematic for Raghoba Dada. If he lose to women, and even if he win, what the big deal to fight with women? Finally, Raghoba had to retreat. Ahilyabai gave him great hospitality in Indore. In this way, the reputation of Ahilyabai was further enhanced. An unforgettable incident in Ahilyabai's life is declaring her daughter Muktabai's Swayamvar. She announced that whoever will settle thieves, robbers in the state, Muktabai will be married to that brave person. Caste will not be considered at that time. She did not stop on announcing this extraordinary idea, but she also acted accordingly. She married her daughter to Yashwantrao Panse, a brave young man. Ahilyabai was a shrewd and reformist stateswoman. In the earlier laws, she made some amendments as per the circumstances, simplified taxation system, but they continued to take grain from the farmers. Panch Adhikari was appointed to give justice from village to village. At the time, Bhil and Gond tribes were harassing travelers on hills and collecting tax called Bhilwadi from them. Then Ahilyabai communicated with them and accept their right to collect tax. She cultivated land from them and land contract lease system was introduced. Capital shifted from Indore to Maheshwar. Many buildings were built there. There was a spacious temple in the palace. A ghat was built on the river. Temples were restored and chhatra were built in the memory of ancestors. Maheshwar was a center of weavers. The Ahilyabai encouraged the textile industry, established a colony of Koshtis, and established a market where the handlooms were produced. Though mild in nature, during her reign, she executed notorious dacoits like Manroop Singh. The coins of Holkar's mint were imprinted with Bel Patra and Shivling. Her piety had no territorial limits. She opened food shelters, dug wells in the state and sealed them. Water wells, dharmshalas, panthshalas, ashray shalas were built for those who traveling from the state in summer. Beans were tied for the animals, arranged medical treatment for animals and birds. Hakim Vaidya was appointed to get immediate treatment for snake bite. Enclosed shade were built for safe bathing and changing rooms for women. Her charity extended to the point of feeding sugar to ants and flour pellets to aquatic animals. She used to donate food to the needy during festivals, distribute clothes and distribute blankets during cold days. Ahilyabai built temples at major pilgrimage sites, especially Ayodhya, Nashik, Dwarika, Pushkar, Rishikesh, Jejuri, Pandharpur, Gaya, Udaipur and Chaundi. Apart from this, the temple of Sorti Somnath, Omkareshwar, Mallikarjun, Aundha Nagnath, Kashi Vishweshwar, Vishnupat, Mahakaleshwar, etc. were restored. Vast ghats were constructed across the rivers at Varanasi, Prayag, Chaundi, Nashik, Jambh, Trambakeshwar, and food canopies were opened at Gokarna Mahabaleshwar, Ujjaini, Rameshwar, and Bhimashankar. Facilitated the pilgrimage with building ghats, gardens, temples, and cisterns. Ahilyabai's collection of books was large and rare. It contained 10 handwritten copies of books such as Nichik Sindhu, Drona Parva, Jnaneshwari, Mathura Mahatmya, Muhurta Chintamani, Valmiki Ramayana, Padma Puran, Shravan Mas Mahatmya, etc. Scholars should be given respect according to their merit. In the last days, she had to face suffering and struggle. 2 of her brothers died. Daughter's son Nathyaba passed away in adulthood. Tukoji Holkar's daughter-in-law Anandibai died. Then son-in-law Yashwantrao Pandse suddenly passed away and Muktabai gone sati. In such a dire situation, Gopal Rao, the chieftain of Sindhyas, attacked Holkar's army in 1792. At that time, she defeated the Sindhyas with the audacity that even a young man would be ashamed of. There was prosperity and peace in her kingdom. Her life alone tells how big this woman of medium height, dark complexion, covered with a dough, both in terms of performance and thoughts. Today, on the occasion of Ahilya Devi's birth anniversary, I am trying to spread awareness and information about Ahilyabai Holkar in the society. Thank you.